Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This has been an exciting journey. We're making some chicken fried rice today, and it's been a journey because we've been really not having the best year. But here's to having the best 2026.
And that's Chef Paul, by the way. He didn't introduce himself.
I'm Chef Poul. This is Chef Amy.
Hi.
And we're going to start off by taking a big scoop of salted shrimp paste. It's different. Yes, but it has a lot of merit. You take a little bit of rice vinegar wine. This is sweet cooking vinegar wine. A little bit of rice vinegar. Needless to say, in this recipe, we're not going to include any salt because that's already salted. I'm going to use some dark soy sauce here. The soy sauce and the salted shrimp is probably enough. Gonna add some barbecue sauce in there because it does give flavor. And then my favorite soy sauce in the world, ABC sweet soy sauce. Then I'm going to start adding a little bit of spice, but we're not going to add a whole lot. Why? Because we don't need to. And for whatever reason you buy the bottle is always sticky. And that's a little because of Amy, but not too much. Some ground black pepper. Why? Because we like ground black pepper.
We put pepper in everything.
We do. And I'm also doing this because, well, Amy needs to have a reason to do some dishes today. We're going to put some chipotle pepper in here and some turmeric, and I think that's all we're going to do. Oh, no, I'm going to put a little star anise in. This is going to be a really fast process. Rice has already been made. You want to have that made, preferably in the fridge cooling for a couple hours before. This isn't exactly cool, but you don't have to, but it's always good. And you wash your rice before you cook it. So that's a little bit of star anise. And then your lentils, of course, are going to be washed and cooked in advance too. Now the chicken has been boiled. Got some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in my wok, and I'm glad to actually have an excuse to use this because we use everything else but it feels like. But true story, you have no idea the adventure we had to go through to get that wok.
Oh, it took months, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because they ran out.
They ran out, and this is the wok that I wanted, and this is the wok that I was going to have. Now we're using 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of red lentils, already pre-cooked. We're taking 2 eggs. We're going to fry these up really quick. We're going to do this as quickly as possible. It does not take very long to cook this.
No.
I've got 2 apples, 2 small apples, about half a package of mushrooms, an onion, and a sweet pepper. That's it. A little bit of ground black pepper on the eggs. Why not? And a lot of people might gripe, it's like, you don't make scrambled eggs for this. Well, it's not going to make any effect at all if you do.
No.
You do, you don't. It doesn't really make any difference. I'm assuming this is my lentils. Yep. I'll try to find where the rest of them are. No.
Nope. On the bottom, hun.
On the bottom. And then there's the chicken. Just gonna move this here. If you got everything already pre-cooked, the chicken may not necessarily be fully cooked yet, but that's going to be remedied as soon as we get the eggs out of here. We'll cook those down here in a few moments. Make sure they're fully cooked. And then we've got some cilantro. Doesn't take very long by any means.
No.
This is why I like scrambled, because once you get this out of the off the heat, you're gonna have to cut it down anyways. So while you're cooking it, why not break it down while you're doing it? Then it's already broke down and ready for when you need it to be, without having to go through all the hard work. Which would make sense to me. Alright, so I'm just going to put a little bit more oil in, not too much. And now, where is my chicken? I believe it is right here. Chicken has been boiled. Yeah, it's mostly already cooked anyways, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Looks good. Alright. So now I'm going to dump the vegetables in here. Number one problem people are going to have is not mixing everything in. They get one big mouthful of one thing and not enough of another because somebody did not mix while they're cooking. It's not a smart thing to do, folks. We like chickpeas because why chickpeas?
They're lentils.
Lentils. We like lentils, folks, because lentils gives a lot of good protein and a lot of good health value to them. And we definitely want to take our time here and make sure that we are mixing things in really, really good, because if we don't, then... So Superstore likes to run different stamp programs. To spend $20, you get a stamp. You collect 20 stamps and you get a really big discount on certain things. This time around, it was pots and pans. We got like a few pots, we got two frying pans, and we got a wok. And Amy likes to confuse when I say wok with something else, because we use it a lot. And the other thing is better for some things. Like, I'll show you. And I love it. Amy's just used to me always asking for it, and I'll show you why. It's very long, so if you want to cook something with a very heavy sauce, this is great because it can sink a lot of things into it. But every utensil has a reason for it, right? So that's why we're very blessed and very lucky to have some of the stuff we have in our kitchen, because if Amy wants soup, I can use that for one thing. I can use that, or she can... Or Amy could use a big pot too. there's a use for pretty much everything. Now, we'll see how much rice we need in here. Somebody once asked me in the room if they need to get a rice cooker. My answer to that is yes. I can ask Amy to get me some rice, and she just dumps the rice in, she dumps the water in, and walks away. Right?
Yep.
And you come back like 20-30 minutes later, it's done, it's left in a heated status, and it's really that simple. Like, how much simpler does it get? Okay, I'm going to take the camera, and Amy's going to stir this for me because she's better at this than I am. We had a roommate once that decided that she was going to do things the hard way, even though we told her about the rice cooker, and we tried to explain to her how good it was and the benefits of using it. And what happened, Amy?
She burned our pot really bad.
Yeah, because she had an important phone call that she just couldn't ignore. Okay, now as Amy's adding this in here, I'm just going to throw the eggs in. And yeah, she had to take that phone call, and she burnt the pot. Now, Amy could have that important phone call if she wants, because she put it in the rice cooker, and
don't have to worry about it burning.
yeah. I mean, why do all the work yourself when you have something else to do for you and do a perfectly good job every time? All right, and the last thing Amy's going to do is she's going to go grab the sauce. And she's going to put that in and mix that together. And believe it or not, that's it. I mean, did that seem really hard?
No.
Now, this isn't exactly Uncle Roger's stir-fried rice, and I can only imagine where it's going to come out of his mouth. The only problem is I don't see Uncle Roger actually do any of the cooking himself. I see him always making fun of other people's. So if you're obsessed with Uncle Roger, that's your thing. But here's the thing. Uncle Roger's not the person that's eating your food. You are. Yeah, there's probably some traditional ingredients that we could have used. But you know what? I think this will turn out really good. And everything's already pre-cooked. And because we're using lentils in it, it's going to add a lot more depth to it. It's going to be a little bit more filling. It's going to have better protein. And like, Amy, in your opinion, how's this taste look?
It's really good, but as a cook, you always taste test.
Exactly. What do you think, Amy?
Really good. Do you want to try?
Yep. So I'm going to give Amy the phone back here. And yes, we do use a phone. I don't have the money to go buy an expensive movie camera, and to be honest with you, I don't want to. This works fine. So let's take a quick taste test here.
I think it tastes amazing.
Oh yeah. This is really good. And this is more than one meal, guys.
Easily.
I'm going to turn the heat off here, and we're just going to let this, I'm going to take this right off the heat, and we're just going to let this rest for a little bit.
And put the lid on.
Don't need to put that lid
All
on.
right.
Should be fine. But this is going to be a good dinner tonight, I think. It's going to be nice and filling, nice and relaxing, fulfilling. There's nothing in there that's that bad. Amy, is it too hot for you?
No.
Perfect. So meanwhile, we're going to get Amy to start doing some dishes.
Which I already did.
I like to tease Amy, but I love her to death, and this is probably one of my favorite meals that we like to make. What do you think, Amy?
It's amazing.
You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. And it's nice and thick too. So I mean, you don't really need a huge portion of this. You don't. Small portion's fine, but it'll be filling. Yeah. So until next time, let's make cooking great again. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe.